What's up, everybody? Spence with 11th Hour Preparedness. And one of the things I want to talk to you today about are backpacks. Now, I love backpacks. Backpacks are one of my vices, but honestly, what's the point of a backpack? Well, today we're really digging into the concept of a 72-hour kit and why backpacks are such a critical thing. So, let's go to the table. Let's check it out. All right, so when my wife and I first started talking about putting together our 72-hour kits, obviously part of it is, well, how are we going to carry this stuff? And so we made the realization that we were going to do a backpack. And we went to the store, and I'm not going to tell you what store we went to, but we thought we just need something that is going to be good enough. We didn't take into consideration several factors, and one of those factors is the ability for us to carry this backpack. And if we were to load these backpacks, even though it may have had a lot of space in it, a lot of big open space, we didn't really take into consideration how was it going to carry? How well was it going to carry? Was it going to be an easy carry? Was it going to be a hard carry? Is it going to have the features that we need? We didn't take that into consideration. So we ended up buying this. And as you can see, this is just a cheap little kid's school backpack. It literally cost us $5 per bag. And so we thought this was going to be perfect. And then when I started putting together the kits and I opened it up and I started stuffing everything in there, I realized that, yeah, we've got room for things, but it's not really that well organized. And when we look at this here, and you got these cheap, simple little straps. Like, this is literally nothing that I would personally want to walk around having 30 pounds all loaded on my shoulders. So we didn't really do anything. We actually kind of put a major pause on putting together our 72-hour kits and literally sat for probably maybe 3 or 4 years. So we've had stuff, but we didn't have anything to carry the stuff. And so we started taking to consideration some of the features that we needed, and part of it was a good support system, good straps. And so we searched around, and yeah, there's definitely some other options that are out there, and found some that would be appropriate. However, one of the things that I learned also, because I kind of have an interest in backpacks. I study them. I love backpacks because of what they can provide and do for you. There are certain things about these backpacks that I think are hypercritical. One is you need to have a nice padded waistband, because that's where most of the weight is going to be carried. So that other backpack didn't have any of that. Second thing, you need padded shoulder straps, because even though most of the weight is going to be carried on your waist, you still need to have something that is going to be carried on your shoulders. There's going to be some weight and loading on it. You need to have ventilation. You need to have the ability to have your back breathe. We live in the desert and it gets hot. But what if we need to leave and carry our stuff on our back, and all we have is something that is flush up against our back, and we're going to have a big old sweaty mess, and then you're going to be losing water because you're not getting that airflow. So we found something online that I think is probably going to be a pretty good fit for us. So this is the grand reveal. I'm going to dig through this, and we're going to learn about it together. And I'll put the my affiliate link down below of this backpack. Get it or don't get it, but so far, looking pretty good. You got some decent padding. Now, granted, we're not spending $200 on a backpack. This pack literally cost me $30. So, pretty good pack, or waist strap. You've got, looks like you got zippers on, or zipper pockets on both of your sides. You've got your shoulder straps here. You've got your daisy chain features that are alongside your straps here, so you can hook other things. And here's a really cool feature. This right here is the whistle. It's built into the strap. It's becoming kind of a common feature, but you need to get attention, or you need to get if you need to get somebody's attention, you got a good whistle here. All right, so as I look through this pack a little bit more, you've got a front zipper pouch here. that you can store some outer things. And again, we're talking about what is very critical for a backpack, and obviously it's pockets. You need to be able to store things, and you need to be able to have the ability to carry them. So you've got a lot of pockets. You've got an outer pocket for just something quick. So in the wintertime, you can shove like your hat in there. You've got your pocket here on the outer pocket, the zipper pocket here, that just something that's quick, like maybe a quick snack for your kids. You got your bungee straps. You can throw things into the pocket. And then this is actually one of the selling points for me when I first started looking at this pocket or this backpack. You've got a pouch and a zipper pouch, and then you've got your big pouch here. This here is actually a 40-liter pack. Now, it doesn't look like it would be 40 liters, but I think what they're doing is they're adding all the pocket space together. But quite a bit of space in this inner pocket here. You've got, looks like a water bladder pouch, and then you've got your port for you to stick your hose through, and then over here you've got your hose clamp for keeping that straw really close to you. The color scheme is pretty good, and this was the other thing. And so let me bring back this other pack. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the concept of the gray man concept of the gray man. If you're in an emergency situation, one of the things that there's a lot of talk about is the concept of the gray man. Now, what does that even mean? The gray man is going to be something that is very specific to your ability to blend in with the environment. If you're walking around and you've got this red pack, and I've seen some videos of some other people talking about emergency preparedness and 72-hour kits. And there was this one where all their kids had these fluorescent colored backpacks. And how easy is it going to be for somebody to identify somebody that's walking around knowing that this is full of stuff in an emergency situation? It's very easy to track. Something that is a little less common is something that blends in. There's nothing outside of what it says here on this pack that stands out. This is kind of a very bland looking pack. That's something you want to take into consideration, that if this is an emergency situation where you're needing to keep your stealth or your protection, you probably should be as gray man as possible. You want to blend in to your environment so that people can't identify you. They can't say the guy that has the big red pack or the camo pack. I'll also tell you, if you see these people that are walking around with a tactical pack, you can almost guarantee that it's an everyday carry pack, and they're going to have a lot of stuff. You all of a sudden are no longer the gray man. Something like this could be just like a regular college guy that's walking around with a backpack. Little do they know that it's got your 72-hour kit in that. Anyway, so with that being said, talk about some of the other features. You do have the ability to connect things like a sleeping roll, sleeping bag. You got other features that are in here. In an emergency situation, you probably are not going to be packing around a big pack. You're going to be dealing with as much in the way of minimalistic approach as possible. The other thing about this pack, now granted, I don't necessarily, this kind of seems a little contradictory, but this is a waterproof pouch that goes over your pack. And yes, it is orange. So the way that you counter that is you actually put everything into a dry bag on the inside of your pack, and you don't have to worry about the appearance. So anyway, this is my first real viewing or unveiling of the backpack. One other feature I have not mentioned yet is it does have this quick little pouch up here that you can stick like your wallet. But it's a good pack. It's $30, and I'll put my link down below. Yes, it's an affiliate link, but I found this on Amazon, and it's definitely something that will carry pretty much all of your stuff. And a kid who is around 10 to 12, this would fit them just perfectly well as well. and obviously they're not going to carry as much as the adult is going to carry, but it allows the feature for all. So hopefully that helps, and you're on your way for establishing and getting your 72-hour kit put together. All right, if you're digging what you're learning here, make sure that you do us a favor, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you learn all about the videos that we release, when we release them. And of course, if you love this, make sure you smash that like button. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining us. Do you have your 72-hour kit put together yet? If you don't, and you don't know where to start, we've got you covered. Go to 11hourpreparedness.com and download your free 72-hour checklist and start your journey to preparation.